Hey everybody, John Van Dyke here, New Jersey Exposed. Today is Tuesday, February 15th, 2022. Time is 4:49 p.m. Yes, that is Jersey time. Alright, so we got another hero story. You know, one of those heroes, those well-trained professionals, always out risking our lives as they protect and serve the neighborhood. Well, this is another story where one of those heroes showed up and made a bad situation worse. Now somebody is dead. Ha! What about that? Well, let's find out what's going on here with this story. This is reported on NBCnews.com. And let's see, when did that story come out? February 9th, 2022. Reads as follows. Police officer charged in fatal shooting of South Carolina man who allegedly ran a stop sign. Yeah, I wonder if this is a black man that he shot and killed. There you go. Another family's been destroyed because of a hero who showed up to protect and serve the community. All right, let's find out what it says. South Carolina authorities arrested a police officer Wednesday and charged her. It's a female, no less. Right? Yeah, it's a female. Wednesday and charged her with voluntary manslaughter in a fatal shooting of a driver following a high-speed chase through a rural country. Now, here in New Jersey, the police officers, there's been a new directive came down from the Attorney General's office. No more high-speed chases. Officer Cassandra Dolan, and I'm surprised that this is a female, but anyway, because you usually associate this kind of activity with males because, you know, it's like the dog. They see something move, they got to chase it. The officer, Cassandra Dolan of the Hemingway Police Department, was in hot pursuit of Robert Jr. Langley early Sunday when the incident occurred, the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division said in a news release. You know, if the officer would spend her time patrolling the neighborhood looking for crime instead of sitting there trying to harass motorists and generate revenue, this guy would be alive. The agency Langley, a 46-year-old black... There you go. See, I haven't read this story, folks. A 46-year-old black man of Hemingway was transported to the hospital where he died from his injuries. It declined to provide further details, citing ongoing investigation. Yeah, just trying to figure out how to rewrite the narrative. An arrest warrant for Dollard says she sought to pull over Langley for running a stop sign. Big deal. Which led to the chase reaching speeds of more than 100 miles per hour, according to the Associated Press. Langley then crashed into a ditch in rural Georgetown County, west of Myrtle Beach, and attempted to get out of the car when Dollard opened fire and struck him in the chest. According to the arrest warrant, Dollard, a 50-year-old black woman, told investigators she was in fear for her life. Authorities said the officer, however, did not have authority. Oh, just this phone keeps jumping all over the place. Sorry, folks. Langley then crashed into the authorities said the officer, however, did not have authority to arrest Langley outside of Williamsburg County, where Hemingway, a town of about 500 people, is located. During a news conference Wednesday, attorneys for Langley's family said the father of 10... Jesus Christ, 10 kids? Who's paying for that? Had just become a grandfather, was unarmed, didn't have any outstanding warrants. So let me get this straight. So she chased him for 100 miles an hour. He lost control of the vehicle, cracked it up, got out of the vehicle, miraculously survived the car crash, got out, and she filled him full of lead. Well, that's some good protecting and serving, don't you think, folks? Sellers said he believes the officer was out of her depth and didn't follow her training or wasn't trained well. Yeah, okay, training. Okay, thank you. It was not immediately clear if Dollard has an attorney, and Hemingway police did not immediately respond to requests for comment. A bond hearing was scheduled for her son's life and was taken for no justifiable reason. This was a special part of my heart when they took him away. They took my heart away. Rosalind Langley surrounded. Let's see. It was not immediately clear if Dola was an attorney, and by bond hearing was scheduled for Thursday morning. It convicted voluntary manslaughter. Dola faces 2 to 30 years in prison. Well, you know that won't happen. Historically, charges against officers who use lethal force remain rare. Convictions for serious charges are more unusual. Blah, blah, blah. This is just another good example of how no police officer lets a bad situation not get worse. They have to They show up and they just make things worse. And you get out in these rural counties where the mentality, intelligence of these cops is not the same as around where I'm at. I gotta say, at least around here in New Jersey, Monmouth County, they do get some decent training, so you don't see too many stories of them doing stupid shit. Most of the crap that they do is off duty. So I got to give, respect to that here in Monmouth County, to the Sheriff's Department who runs the police academy. But you get out in these rural counties where maybe the officers aren't getting 6 figures a year and they're just running amok. And, what was a motor vehicle infraction? It turns out to be a man is dead. And you got 10 kids that don't have a father and grandchild that don't have a grandfather. And you got a cop now looking at manslaughter charges, and you're looking at a lawsuit too. So once again, the taxpayers will be responsible for an officer's bad behavior. I hope this cop, I hope she gets convicted and goes to jail. She was stupid. She was dumb right from the beginning, folks. Dumb from the beginning. To chase somebody 100 miles. If I was a cop in that situation, you know what I'd say? I'd go, you know what, I ain't chasing this guy. He's going 100 miles an hour. I'm not going to flip my car and all this. I'll take the plate if I got it, and we'll put a warrant out or whatever, and that'd be the end of it. I wouldn't bother chasing. But I'm not a cop, right?
Check the mic and make sure it sound right,
I'll put the
boys.
link in the description. It's kind of a lengthy story there, and then I was having a problem reading the whole thing because the page kept jumping around with pop-ups. So go read the story yourself, and maybe go to that police department's Facebook page and express yourself. This is what we have to do. We have to express ourselves. Take the link to the story, post it on their Facebook page, and say this officer needs to be fired. This officer needs to be locked up. She killed that person, and she needs to be held personally responsible for the financial damages that she's causing the taxpayers. Awesome. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Till next time, people.